morning. Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing today? Hope Wednesday started good for all of you who are watching this video, either live or the recording, which is also available on my channel. Today is Wednesday, and Wednesday means American Truck Simulator. So here we are, locked and loaded, and we are ready to start. I don't think we have a job. Let's see where we are. Our truck is in Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas, to be more precise. And we're gonna find somewhere to go. Maybe Missouri, maybe Norfolk. Which one's paying better? Well, this one is a little bit longer, but it's paying a little bit better, and it's gonna go through a city that I haven't been yet. Yeah. Oh, but it's a double trailer. I don't want to take a double trailer. Let's just go with this AmeriGas. Well, welcome to the live stream. If you're joining right now, oh, look at that. It's nighttime and it's raining. Great. So let's find a place to sleep first, because I don't want to take this cargo at night, and it's super close. So man, I don't want to go in the opposite way. So let's get the cargo first, and then let's sleep. Love the sound of the rain. Get the engine started here. Exit. Get the wipers on, because we need wipers. This game doesn't have the best rain effect on the windshield. There's some mods that will improve that. I wish they did a better job with that. The water is very mid. So now we're gonna get our cargo that I already forgot what it is. I know it's a tank. It could be propane, it could be fuel. The engine sounds a little low. I don't know why. Didn't change any settings. Everybody's quiet today. We got 20 people already on my channel, and about 20 on my TikTok. Everybody's quiet there. Hello, welcome. I just started the live stream. If you're joining right now, please grab a seat. Your seatbelt on. We're on a Volvo. We gotta be safe. And here we are, AmeriGas. We're gonna take a tanker. Let's check in and say hello to our little friends. Freight market. And there we are. Gonna take, what is it? Chlorine. Not even propane or anything, it's chlorine. Weird. They sell gas. Why are we taking chlorine? Alright, before we go, let me check the sound, because I think the volume for the engine is pretty low. Truck engine volume, yeah, maybe that's why. Get a little more, about 70% maybe. Truck noises, trailer noises. A backup beeper. Yeah, let's try 70 and let's see how that goes. That better. So let's get the trailer. There it is. On our left right here. Am I using Moza? Not yet. I have a Fanatec Clubsport DD pole, and I am going to be changing it soon to a Moza. Gonna have to take the simulator apart. Thankfully, I have another simulator in my garage similar. I mean, exactly like this. Just the guts of it are a little different. So there's a big metal piece that runs dashboard, tip to tip, and that metal is where I welded Moza's bolt pattern. Because this one has a Fanatec, so obviously it's different. And in order to make it easier for me and faster, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that metal, put it here, and then just kind of use that one. A lot easier. Okay, so let's get the trailer here. Here's the trailer we're taking. Yeah, Moza is our new sponsor for the channel for the year, and I'm looking forward to. They're sending me the stuff. Should be coming in the next week or so. And then I'm gonna make another tutorial on how to get the steering wheel connected to a Moza system. Because right now it's a Fanatec, so everything is Fanatec. When you look at the steering wheels, this is another steering wheel that I have. It's a BMW one. This one has a quick release in the back. This is for Fanatec. This is QR2, their newer system. All the buttons work as well, so I'm gonna make a tutorial on how to get it working. And but I'm gonna use this other steering wheel right here, which is a Cadillac steering wheel. This one is still not doing anything. It's just not even, doesn't have anything in here. The airbag cover was sent by a company that makes them. It's then carbon, and I'm gonna put the quick release here in the back, which obviously it's not here yet. So yeah, Jack. Oh, nice. Oh, that's great to hear, Jack. What'd you build, man? You gotta join my Discord. If you build something using my tutorial, man, that's mandatory. You gotta share it with us. I want to see it. I love seeing it, man. Yeah, and by the way, Paul, I have a tutorial there on my channel. You can just check it out. I have Jack here on TikTok just telling me that he followed my tutorials and built his own simulator, which is pretty amazing. This is one of the things that gets me most excited about doing what I do, is the fact that people build simulators, using car parts, using my tutorial. I love that. Thank you, Mercenary. Thank you, man. I missed your message. Although there's not a lot of messages, I was answering one and I didn't check the messages. Let's put the fuel here on the dashboard. We got Stringy Beats by Harry Sealer, 1.7 miles per gallon. But I like to see how many miles I have to an empty tank whenever I'm driving. There you go. About 1,000 miles. Guthers Space. That's a nice username. I really love your setup. I have a Scania setup with a Scania wheel, but sadly I can't find plastics. Oh man, that's amazing. You have a Scania. That's amazing, man. A lot of people ask me why I didn't build a truck. Trucks are bigger, and I don't play only trucks here, but I commend you, man. But what kind of plastics are you looking for? What kind of money, Christopher H1248 asked. What kind of money goes into these simulators for a completed one? So, I mean, let's break down into parts, right? Because everybody's different. If you're gonna build the main part here, which is a car, you have car parts, buy wood, metal, and all the arduinos to get the buttons working. You are going to spend about $700. It's a lot cheaper than people realize. Obviously, it's basically junkyard parts, which can run pretty cheap if you find a pick and pull junkyard. Then you need wood, metal, carpet, just stuff you can buy at Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever hardware store you have near you. And then you build it. Follow my tutorial, and there you go. You got yourself a simulator. Now the rest, obviously, it will vary as much as your budget will vary. If you have a small budget, you can buy a used G29, a used G300. You can get a brand new Moza R3 for about $300, and then with that, you'll bring your budget to about $1,000 if you already have a computer and a monitor. So with that, you can get about $1,000, and you can get going on a simulator like this. Obviously, if you want to go over the top and just kind of go crazy like I did here, you can have triple TV. You can add Philips hues. You can do a bunch of other stuff that will make everything cost a lot more. Like I have a computer here that's pretty crazy, the 4090 with a 9950 X3D, and I have the Buttkicker. I have a bunch of stuff here in my simulator, and I spent a lot of money and time in it. But that's more like depending on your budget. Alright, so I need to find a place to sleep. I don't like to drive at night. I prefer to drive during the daytime. Go back to the other camera. Alright. Have I crashed today? Corp Hub. No, I have not. Not yet. Thank you, Christopher. How did you feed that game speedometer data and show it to the real speedometer? Ultra Gear. So I have a tutorial on my channel about that as well. You can check it out. But in short, I use an Arduino Uno. This little guy here. This little guy is called an Arduino Uno, and it has a CAN bus shield on top. This blue thing on the top is called the CAN bus shield. So the CAN bus shield is what talks CAN bus language, which is what the gauge talk. The Arduino will understand the computer language and translate it into the CAN bus language. So I'm oversimplifying here, but and then I have an app called SimHub on the computer. That app will fetch the data from games like speed, RPMs, the fuel, the miles to an empty tank, and I'm going all crazy here on the road. All the information that you might want to, show, like, are the lights on? Are the turn signal on? Are the left one? Or is it the hazard lights? So it has all of that information. It'll send over to the Arduino, which will then translate into car language. Essentially, your gauge cluster will, think that the car's ECU is still here connected, which is not. I don't have an ECU here. It's basically just connected to the USB in my computer. That's just about how it works. In what state are we? That's a good question. I think we're still in Arkansas. We just left Arkansas. We're headed towards Missouri. BYK, we got a smart ass here. Bo, buy a car. Oh, buddy, don't worry, man. I have 4 cars. I am good, my friend. And you'll go nuts if you know what cars that I have. So just chill, man. Just sit back, enjoy. And one day you might buy your own car or see me later. All right. It's been more than a week since I watched you. Oh, man. You got to keep up with the times, buddy. I've been live streaming every day, man. So, yeah, put your notifications on. That should help. What's my YT name? Okay, it's on my bio right there. It's the same as here. We're going to stop here for a quick rest. So yeah, the same as here. Hey Fly, what's the refresh rate on your screen? Solo clashing. So I have a 120 hertz triple TV set up here. Full light. It is full light. I'm just not on high beams. I don't need high beams. I don't want to blind everybody. I'm not the blinding type. Your setup is too much. Too much for you, man. I can handle it. Can you speed and get the cops on your tail? No, you cannot. They just give you a ticket. Pretty underwhelming. And we're gonna park right here. Oh, no worries, it's Joy. I'm messing with you, man. Yeah, it's not turning the... This is not an official sleep area, which I hate when that happens, but it happens. When will you play ETS 2? So I played ETS yesterday, like every Tuesday, and I'm gonna play it tomorrow, like every Thursday. You gonna get a burger? It's morning, man. I just had breakfast. Yeah, we're gonna have to park here. I mean, this is the official parking area. I hate when that happens in the game. I mean, why did they do that, right? Well, let's back up somewhere over here by the Skinforth. Where are we headed? We're headed towards Missouri. And no, we're not gonna grab him. This game is called American Truck Simulator, man. It's by a developer called SES, and they're available on Steam. And they do have a European version of it, so you can drive in Europe if you so prefer. It is a nice game. I like this game. You're gonna see when it gets daylight. The graphics are good. They're not great. It's a game on the older side, but still, it has good graphics. All right, we are pretty much parked. You don't have your Volvo anymore. I have a Vectra 3.2 V6 now. Nice, man. I bet you miss your Volvo. I don't know what Volvo you have, but I bet the Vectra is the Opel, right, in Europe. There we go. Let's stop the truck here and let's go for the night. Put the parking brakes on, engine off, and sleep. Thank you, Damien. Really? I hate when that happens. Like, it was telling me to stop the engine to sleep, and then just go a little bit forward. A little too much. Come on, where's the button? There you go. So you can't park perfectly. You have to park like a douche. Or not. Because I think they want to, I don't know, whatever. Go back inside. Parking brake on, engine off, and then now we can sleep. Alright, here we are. Good morning, USA. Engine started, parking brake is off, and we're going. We park on top of each other. Toby Man 92, where did I get my setup? I got at the Junkyard. Where you get parts? Where you get parts for your cars? I mean, not eBay. You're gonna spend a fortune if you buy on eBay. If you go to a junkyard, you're gonna spend about 300 bucks. That's what I did. And my left window here is covered by you guys, so I gotta turn my head here a little bit. Yeah. You can still look on the right, but the left is. Thank you guys. There we go now. Everybody just. Hey, what? What? You guys let me go and then start moving? What the crap? Do you like Nordic Horizons and ETS2, or you don't have it? I think I don't have it. I don't know. I have some. Really? Is it late already? Really, we couldn't sleep. This delivery had to be done. We're gonna be late, so we're not gonna even be paid. Even if I race, there's 7 hours to the destination, and I got an hour and 40 minutes to delivery. It's BS. Go to Missouri. I know a guy. I'm going to Missouri, actually. We're going to, what city? St. Joseph in Missouri. Yeah, if you go to a junkyard, especially the types that you pick and pull, and you bring your tools and take your parts, it's going to be pretty cheap. Play ETS2 online? I do not. I play it offline always. I prefer offline because it's a little more of a controlled environment, you know. Because the truth is, I'm live streaming, and sometimes, you know, crazy things happen during lobbies, you know, multiplayers and all that kind of stuff. So I just prefer to chill, drive, talk to you guys, answer questions. One of the main reasons why I live stream trucks during the week is that I can pay attention to the questions in the chat a little better than if I were racing on a racetrack. That's why I kind of leave it for the weekends. I do that. I drive on the track. I drive on Nordschleife. I drive BeamNG. I don't make races. I don't usually race because I can't keep my focus that well if I'm live streaming. Because even if I'm going on the track, I'm going to look at the chat. And I don't want to crash. What is this place here? Is it telling me to go? No, what? It's just telling me to go around. Why? I'm going the wrong way. Darn it. Going the wrong way. Why are we going the wrong way? I'm just gonna back it up here. I'm not gonna go there. Come on. I thought it was telling me to go and make a U-turn. So that's gonna be tough because this road is very busy, but we're gonna try it anyways. Stay on the shoulder here. And yeah, people stop. Gonna crash probably. You guys are not gonna tell my boss. I didn't crash. That's good. I think we're safe. I don't know what happened. I might have missed a turn, and that's why, you know, we're worse now. 7 hours. You live in Fayetteville, right near where you're at. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's funny that while I'm driving, people can recognize her, you know, if they live nearby, if they know the area really well, they always recognize the places. I think that's an amazing feat by the developers, because the game is compressed 10:1, so, you know, still being able to make something recognizable while, you know, just driving around, that's pretty awesome. Hey man, what's up, Amir? Yeah, I don't know why I went the wrong way. I'm not paying attention that well. That's what happens when you're reading the chat, trying to talk. So don't do that. Never do that in real life. That's why I do it on a simulator. Come on, folks. Got places to be. Hello, Toy Cup. Come on, guys. There's a car in front of them. Did they crash? I hope not. There's a big line behind us already. No. We're gonna go a little wild here. Ah, really? Now you turn? Well, you're gonna wait, buddy. And we're gonna go here. Oh no. That worked. What map am I driving on? I'm on the vanilla. I'm using the vanilla stuff. This is the date of. Oh, we are in Arkansas. Yes, obviously. The Arkansas guy just told me that. Yeah, we are in Arkansas, and I think I turned the wrong way when I left this where I was sleeping. That's what happened. I see the navigation. Navigation's right there. I just didn't pay attention. Blue light glasses? No, I don't. I know it's a thing, but I don't like it. Makes everything look red. Slow Lane Productions. Good morning, sir. Man, it's been more than a minute, dude. How are you? Happy New Year. Guys, go check Slow Lane Productions, man. Oh man, yeah, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. By the numbers so far, it's not gonna go so well. I got used to it. I saw your text. I think, were you saying that I have to live stream through the phone? Is that what I understood? Because I don't want to live stream through the phone, because then I can't do my, you know, like the gauges and stuff. Why is the traffic light still red? Come on. So guys, don't forget to double tap to like the live stream. It's really helpful. YouTube's been a little weird sometimes, so it helps a lot if you guys just double tap and follow. Yeah, the dashboard is 100% real. Solid real. I moved my camera while tapping on it. Yes, it's real. Everything works. All the buttons work. Like, I can move different cameras. I can go back to the cockpit. I can get the, you know, the hazards, the wipers. I can turn my head around here, which I don't need because I do have a triple TV here. I can see my rear view mirror right there, or right here. Yeah, everything is real, and the gauge cursor is not digital. This is not a screen. Oh, no, man. But, like, mobile and OBS, that's where I lost you, I think. Because I am using Meld, which is the same as OBS. On the phone, but it's not streaming through it. I don't know. Thank you, Zaya. Thank you, man. Slow lane. I've been, you know, having... I had some issues with the frame rate the other day. Of the camera, not of the game. And I think for whatever reason, my USB cable got disconnected and the phone defaulted to Wi-Fi. Which then made the, you know, have a little bit of a frame rate problem. When am I doing F1? So weekends. That's on the weekends. Usually you can request that I drive different cars on the weekends. So usually during the weekdays, I prefer to drive trucks because I can read the questions, I can talk to you guys, I can, you know, tell you how it's done, and I'm gonna get a ticket. No, it didn't. The police just drove by and I'm doing 10 over. Nice. Cooney, thank you. Not accurately struck during wheel dough. Yeah, not accurate anything here. It's the car. This is a Volvo S60R, and this is a Volvo S60R steering wheel. I don't want to be accurate to a truck. I want to be accurate to a car. It's by design. Change lanes here. I think this is where we're turning right. I am using their platform, kind of, but man, I don't know. We got to talk more, man. We got to do a call one day. It's a lot easier. My problem is the Discord thing doesn't notify me of messages, so I don't get to see them. Ducky, what's my daytime job? I work with market research. I'm an executive and I work from home. What I do for a living. Can you drive a little faster? No, the speed limit's 40 miles an hour. It's gotta be 50. We're gonna be just hovering around the speed limit. There's police officers everywhere. I don't want to get a ticket. Do you think you're good at driving a truck in real life? No, man, I don't. I never driven a truck in real life, and I don't pretend to know how to drive one. And I don't plan to learn how to drive one in real life. I'm just playing a game, chilling, enjoying my commute to my home office, because I don't get to drive every day. I mean, I've been driving every day because my daughter's bicycle flat, his tire is flat, so I've been taking her to school with a car, but that's as far as I go. What game is this? Yeah, Z, this game is called American Truck Simulator. What kind of truck am I driving? XS Mach. So I'm driving the Volvo VNL 2014. This is the Volvo VNL with a 6-speed manual transmission, in case you're wondering. Do you need gas for your car? No, I don't need gas. I need diesel, Chusta. Diesel. Not yet. Still have a couple of, 600 miles to an empty tank, so I can drive a little more. Welcome to Missouri. You know how to turn without crash. You can do a driving license for truck. It probably is not that simple. Hey, the GT7 guy. We got a bunch of good old friends coming around the live stream today. I'm good, man. How have you been? Happy New Year. I don't think we talked yet this year. So welcome to the live stream, man. Happy to see you. And we can go a little faster here. We can do 65 here. Does the game have lane keep or cruise control? Yes, it has cruise control. I can just turn it on, like I'm gonna do it right now. Cruise control is on, so it's gonna keep around 64. We can put 65 miles an hour, and here's the pedal camera, so you can see that I'm not using my pedals at all. And lane keep, yes, it makes the sound, but it's not gonna hear the steering wheel. So listen for the beeper, the beeping. That's the lane keep assist. But now the cruise control is on. See, we're on a hill. It's losing a little bit of speed because I'm getting haven't changed the gears. I'm on 6th gear. And yeah, there you go. What other platforms are you on? On the red one on my channel and on the purple one with the T. Are the dice real? It's on the screen, Ducky. That's a V70R cockpit. Well, technically it's an S60R, but it's the same as a V70R. I got this interior from an S70, the sedan version, but it's the same. The V70, the only difference in the interior is the back seat. The bottom of the seat is different, and the backrest is also different. The Music Channel 21, yes sir. I think trucks are super underrated. People don't know how much fun it is to play with a truck. Everybody should try, at least for a few days, and then actually say if it's boring or not, because I don't think it is. Isabella, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good afternoon. I got a wheel, but nothing like this. Man, I have a tutorial, so if you're interested, or you're ever interested in learning how to do this, just check out my channel. I have a bunch of tutorials that I'm making, and I share them on my channel. Yes, that's the lane departure keep assist. I don't know the technical name, but yes, it tells you when you're leaving. S80, not S70. What? No. S70s are P80 platform. They're not even P2. This is a P2 platform. S70s are P80. They were made from 1997 to roughly 2001, 2000. And the S80s are also P2 platforms, but they're different interior, slightly different, especially the climate control and the radio. You can tell the difference. The gauge cluster is the same though, although they did not have an S80 with the blue gauges. Oh, my day is going great so far, and it just got better because I've got a lot of the good old people joining around. The GT7U Slow Lane Productions. I'm really glad to see you guys coming back. Which version do you prefer, ATS or ATS EU? So I think you're asking about American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator. I prefer American because of the speed limit. The speed limit is a little better here in American Truck Simulator. Like when it's bad, like right now it's 60 miles an hour, and sometimes even on the highway they'll make you do like 43 miles an hour. The Music Channel, I don't have a driver's license or anything, never driven before, so learning off this stuff, it's just so much fun. Dude, yeah, and also, like, make sure you learn that here you can do whatever, but in real life you cannot. So, you know, do everything you want crazy here. But when you start driving in real life, just keep it cool, man. Ahmed, I'm doing great. Happy Wednesday, buddy. Thank you, Ryan. Pop, I guess. It looks like you also have the camera for when you're driving too close to the other cars. No, I don't think it has that. The warning, right? When you're too close. I don't think I have that. What game am I playing? Jasper Halvorson. I'm playing the American Truck Simulator today. I need fuel. Yes, almost. The light's still not on. You know me already, Isabella. I like to live dangerously. Is a shifter needed? Sometimes I get stuck reversing. I mean, it's not needed. You can drive automatic, but I do prefer manual. It's just a preference. I mean, I'm driving on a simulator. I'm not here for just pure comfort. The square camera on the windshield looks like it. Oh no, that is the GPS. That's my GPS, and it's dark because the lights are on. If I turn it off, it will automatically switch to light. Jono, the game's called American Truck Simulator, and welcome everyone to the live stream. I hope you guys are enjoying. If you are, help out. Just double tap the screen. It doesn't cost you anything. It'll give me a like, and that helps a lot. I've been struggling sometimes. The viewers, you know, the viewership is like 500, and some other days it's like 40 people. And I'm trying to grow my channel. We got new sponsors this year. I got new tutorials coming around, and I really would appreciate if you guys can support. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to. I'd love if you do. but if you just double tap to like, that'll be very much appreciated. Is that CarPlay? Yes, it's a SimHub CarPlay, so I have information here that's actually useful to me. I have the truck damage here. I have the actual time it'll take to delivery just about here. I have the music that's playing on the bottom right quadrant here. On the top one there, I have information about the delivery as well, like when it's expected, which I'm late, that's why it's yellow or orange. Time to arrival, it'll take another 3 hours in the game, which is 10 minutes in real life, 11 minutes. And I have the information about my computer. This is how my computer is behaving right now. 68 degrees Celsius is the temperature of my CPU, which then again, it's shown in the dashboard. If you look in the dashboard right here, the 67 is my CPU temperature. The GPU temperature is here on the water temperature, so you can see that it's 60 degrees. That means it's about the center line. 85%, 86%, 88% GPU load with a 20% CPU load. And then the fan speed. I got a main, you know, Apple CarPlay screen, which today's Wednesday, the 14th, so that is correct. 8:34 a.m. is my actual current time. I have the music that's playing right now. This is called Nighttime Rollerblading by Harris Healer. And yeah, we'll go back in circles. All right, let me see. How much did that setup cost to me? Just about $700. Denly, I have a tutorial on my channel. I break down the cost. I give you the step-by-step process. Is the left lane for overtaking? Yes, in several states, that's the law. You should not cruise on the left lane ever unless you're overtaking. If you are overtaking, you can take the left lane. Honk twice. Okay, thrice to subscribe. All right. Have you ever had a wreck while driving? Yeah, man, several. Did you get fired? No, I don't work for anybody. Oh, we're gonna take this exit here, so gotta really slow down. You're not gonna let me in? Yeah, I get you, man. I was cutting in front of you. Well, now I gotta wait. All right. Left lane is overtaking laning in 2 highways, in 3 as well. Trucks can't use the left unless it's for overtaking. If you camp on the left, it lends you a ticket. Yes, when we're, you know, when the police officers are having a boring day, I guess, because I rarely see that. And I think that's annoying because I hate campers. All right, let me see more questions. How did you do that? The 3 Enigma, it's on my channel, link in my bio. Where is your turbine? My turbine, I guess. It's in the engine bay, I guess. PC build, yes. I can bypass the wait station. Nice. Hello, bro. Love the interior, bro. Thank you, Korean. Where am I going? Nigel, we're going to a city called St. Joseph in Missouri. We are in Missouri already. We're just driving towards it. Stephen, pardon my ignorance, LOL, why your RPM so high? So, Stephen, they are not high. The thing is, they're calibrated. So, forget the numbers. What you care about is the red line. So, the red line is matching the truck's red line. So, whenever I am changing gears, if I get too close to the red line, I'm getting close to the red line in the truck. So, because this truck in particular has only 3,000 RPMs, I have 8,000 in my tachometer. That means I have to calibrate it to use the whole tachometer. And that's the only reason why the RPMs seem high, but they're not high. Do you play other games on your sim like Assetto Corsa or Forza? Yes, I play all the games you can imagine. I do play other games on the weekend. That's when I play other games the most. So, BeamNG, Assetto Corsa Competizioni, Assetto Corsa Rally, Assetto Corsa Evo. I play a bunch of other games. I don't play Forza on live streams because I can't fix the camera in the interior, so it doesn't look that good. And I'm not a big fan of Forza Horizon, but it is what it is. Forceland, that's crazy, bro. Let me just check if I'm going the right way. Yes. I'm Aussie, and I guess we're backwards, but I could imagine. Yeah, you guys drive on the wrong side of the road. Do you have to use your turn signals, like follow all the rules and all that? Graham pipes, yes. If I want to keep the immersion, and that's what I do. Like if I want to change lanes, you'll see my turn signal is on right now. And it's on my turn stock. I have a stock here for wiper and the turn signals on the other side right now. How much is the full setup unseen? About $700 will get you the full setup without the TV and the computer. Then the TV and computer or monitor, you can buy whatever fits your budget. Thank you, XM. XS. Thank you, Forceland. Yeah, trucks usually, depending on the truck, the diesel engines, they have much lower RPMs. This one in particular, you can kind of see down there, it's about 3,000 RPMs. So right about now, we're doing 5,500, which is about 1,400 RPMs in the truck. It's just because it's calibrated, like I said. What game is this? Around. It's called American Truck Simulator. Nico Y7U. I sound Dutch. I'm Brazilian. I'm not Dutch. Right, I want to see you play Car X Street on here. I don't have that game. Maybe eventually I'll download it and play it on the weekends. Hello, bro. Shout out. I'm a gamer too. Less sinner, so shout out to you, man. This is actually good for training in real life. I've heard other truck drivers say that, but I don't know. I never did. I never did drive a truck in real life. So if I one day drive a truck in real life, or even a car with a trailer, because I never driven any trailers, if I can park it, I'm gonna go, yeah, American Truck Simulator taught me something. Linus Knight, is it a custom setup, or can you shout out the link to buy one? Love the stream. Linus, I can shout out myself. You can find the tutorial to build this, because it's totally custom. You gotta go to the junkyard, buy the parts, and follow my tutorial. But if you do, I bet you're not gonna find it hard. You're just gonna find it a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but it's not hard. We're gonna take the exit up ahead. That's not a real car. Whoa, looks real. I mean, it's real car parts. It's not a real car in the game, which I'm playing with a truck right now. Yeah. Yeah, we're taking this exit. You'll recognize the highway signs? Oh, I love that. These games are genuinely satisfying after getting a license. Before, I never cared. Oh man, that's nice. So you drive trucks? I was just asking because my wheel doesn't have the stocks for turn signals, so I don't know how to work on Xbox. So Grayhan, you can do what you can do is set a button to work as a turn signal. So you don't have to use like a real turn stock like I do here. You can use a button, like say if I press, you know, a button on the steering wheel, it's right, and another button is the left. You know, you can do that. Oh, nice! You drive tankers. That's pretty cool. This is a tank, but I'm taking chlorine, I guess. Play with car mods. Unseen. Nah, man. If I want to play cars, I'll just drive a car game. You see, the problem here in this game is that even if you play with a car mod, it'll drive like a truck. I don't like that. I'm waiting for their official DLC with cars, and then I might. Potato Punchers XC90. No, this is a Volvo S60R. Husky, can you floor it, please? You know, I've been flooring a lot. It doesn't go that much faster, man. Slow down here because we're taking this exit. I need to find a fuel station. See that the light is on now. You drive around LA fueling other trucks. Oh, nice. So you are a lifesaver. Because I bet it's probably very frustrating when trucks run out of fuel. Greyhound Pipes. Some games on Xbox, you can't remap buttons. So, oh man. But, you know, on that extent, Greyhound, I don't think all games have the turn signal. But I'm pretty sure that when American Truck Simulator comes to your Xbox, it will have the possibility to map them, because they are releasing for Xbox and PlayStation 5 this year. Fuel light came on, yes. I need to fuel up the truck. We're gonna do that real soon. I see an exit right here, and I see a fuel station in the GPS. I'm just impressed you're keeping up with the chat this well driving. I mean, doing the way I'm doing right now is pretty simple. Not to brag, I'm not a, you know, if I'm driving on the track, you'll see me crash several times trying to keep up with the chat, but, like, if I'm driving here, the truck, it's doable. Like you're talking in a car, right? You're driving around with your friends. You guys are my friends here in my car, so I can just talk to you guys and, you know, drive at the same time. Briaz Muro, man, I can't tell you what's real and what's not. So everything you see down here is real. The gauge cluster up here is real. Actually, see my hands here. And that is a TV, or 3 TVs, shall I say. So there's another on the side there, so I can see my rear view mirrors, and the one here on my left side, which I can also see the rear view mirrors, but it's behind the seat rest, the backrest here. And this is the chat. This is where I see the chat. It's pretty close to my eyesight. Oh, green light. Left turn signal. Huh. All right. Thank you guys for subscribing. I really appreciate you. If you like what you're seeing, also don't forget to double tap to like the live stream. It really helps out the channel, and it doesn't cost you anything, or, you know, I won't be haunting your your feed, I hope, or I will if you guys want it. Greyhound, yeah, they're coming out. I don't know exactly when. They didn't say, but I hope soon, man. Damn, how much does it cost to you? About $700, man. Dude, I'm good, man. Aviation, A320, yeah, it's been crazy. It's been, different. Oh, wait, did I just drive by the fuel station, and I forgot to stop? Yeah, I kind of did. I do really need fuel. So I guess we'll have to go around and do this kind of weird thing there, because I really need fuel. How did you get the gauges to work with the game? So Arduinos are the key, man. You need an Arduino Uno, CAN bus shields, and on a computer you need a sim hub. And if you want to know more, just by all means check out my channel. The same name as here, and you'll be able to see it, because I do have a very detailed video on it. Did GTA 5? No, man, we're playing American Truck Simulator. Let's go outside the truck here. Oh, that's not a good camera. That's pretty cool. Did you say to set up 700? Yes, I did say that. And I have a breakdown on my channel. If you watch my tutorial, you'll be able to see how much every single part costs and how to make them. So we're going to take a right here. Oh, the delivery place is right up in there. Oh, let's deliver, and then we'll go back and go to the fuel station. Because it's right there. I can see the end. Are you gonna buy the Ford car DLC? I think so, Polish. That'll be fun. What's the simulator game called? This is called American Truck Simulator, man. Yeah, I think it's a beautiful game. The graphics are, you know, a bit old by now, but I think they still hold pretty good. Is the steering wheel from a real car? Yes, Ricky. And on my channel, you can see a video teaching you guys how to do that. Are the distances the real world? No, Lazy. They're compressed, about 10 to 1. How about Euro Truck Simulator? So we play Euro Truck Simulator on the channel every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Have you ever drove a real truck? No, never driven. I mean, the closest I've driven a real truck was one of those box moving trucks that you use like a Penske to move around, move your stuff around. Does it feel similar? I mean, the box trucks are pretty easy to drive. TV size, Dane, they're all 65-inch 4K and 120 hertz TVs. Where's the parking area here? Oh, I see it right there. Can I just do this? I think so. How hard is it to make a custom dash rig? I don't think it's hard at all. I think it's just a lot of work. Hey Pete, diesels don't rev to 5,000, neither this one. So the numbers don't matter. What matters is the red line. If you've ever driven a manual car in your life, you know that you don't care about the number. You care about where the red line is. And that's what I care. That's where I calibrated my tachometer. Since I have an 8,000 RPM tachometer, I don't want my truck in the game to just rev to 3,000. It'd be pretty, you know, unhelpful for me. Yes, Polish. I'm planning to buy all the DLCs for cars in American Truck Simulator, and the bus one for Euro. They should have American Truck Simulator work with PSVR 2. Maybe they will. I don't know. I don't know how much, you know, they're gonna do. How long for the delivery? Well, Raul, here we are. We're delivering right now, and I think I'm off to the side. I'm close, but I got distracted. So I'm a little over the line. I think it'll be green, but I don't want to park like that. What kind of savage am I? So let's just go back forward here a little and straighten her up. The graphic looks good to me. Yeah, I mean, that's what I think it looks good. I just don't think it looks 2026. I think that's the best way I can describe it. I think they look pretty good, but I think the shadows, the lights, you know, they could be improved. And there's a guy actually doing some improvement. He has a mod called Snowy Moon, and that is, you know, pretty cool. But since I'm playing on a live stream, I usually don't want to, you know, add more things that could make my game unstable. Here we are. We parked. A little better now. I think we're in the center here. Just roughly. Yeah. And put the parking brake on. And let's detach the trailers. They should have American Truck. Oh, I read that. Would you like to drive a real one? It could be also an awesome content for your channel. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I would love to drive a real one. But somebody would have to invite me, and I would definitely try to make it happen, because that should be fun. Let's go to the freight market. How to get a house? What do you mean, in the game? You get a garage. All right, so let's get to... Where should we go? Brownsville, Texas. That's a long trip. Oh, let's take this. We're gonna take a garbage truck. That's gonna be fun. And here we are. Let's get going. Where is the place? Okay, it's outside. And we do need fuel before we go. So let me put on the GPS before I forget. We need to drive through here because I need to get fuel. It feels so much lighter without the without the trailer. It's so much, you know. It's funny because it's hard to explain. How do they make you? It really feels like a truck. Like, people will often say like, oh, but it breaks the immersion that it's a car interior. It doesn't. And just the same way that you can feel immersed if you're driving on a sim rig, on a metal, you know, tube sim rig. It does feel pretty accurate. Okay, we have an accident on the railroad here because we got a very bad traffic jam here. We're gonna just go on the wrong way here because there's some kind of commotion here. This truck here turned and hit that car, and that created a gridlock. So these guys can't go forward. Oh, the truck is coming. Oh, let's watch that. The train is coming. I heard the train. Oh no, the train is going on the other railroad. It's not here. That'd be funny if they just drove through the AI cars. and they're sinking on the road. Yeah, AI here in this game sometimes can be pretty weird. Sometimes it can be pretty odd. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of improvising here. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I have places to be. I got about 300 people watching right now, and I can't just stand here in traffic and wait for you guys to move around. Let's stop at the stop sign. Still, you know, gotta follow the law. Why not use a truck interior? That's a fair question, Skrokia. And the reason is very simple. I love driving cars as well. And I think it's weirder to drive a car in the game with a truck interior than it is to drive a truck with a car interior. This simulator here is based out of my real car, so that's one. I have this car in my garage. I have a Volvo S60R with the 6-speed manual transmission and the RTI. And this interior was based out of it. And that's the main reason why I have this instead of a truck. Then also, I do play more with cars than trucks. I know it looks like I'm playing more with trucks because I'm live streaming, but trust me, I have a life after the live stream, and I do play with cars. All right, can you show something on your multimedia system? Yeah, what do you want to see? This is the multimedia stuff. I have information about what's going on right now with the delivery, which I don't have one right now. The truck is empty. I have information about the computer and how it's performing. I have information, well, the date, Wednesday, the 14th today, and the time is correct. The music that's playing right now. And back to the main screen. Hey, dude, have a good day as well, Zeb. 2441, man. Let me see other questions. How do you get everything to work on the dash, Brendan? So I have a bunch of videos on my channel. It's a lot easier if I explain if you watch my videos. Same name as here. But basically Arduinos. Arduinos and with a CAN bus shield. That doesn't... Oh, there's a fuel station. Does the horn work? Yes. Have I ever tried BeamNG? Yeah. Every Saturday and Sunday I play BeamNG.drive, and that's one of the games I play the most when I'm offline, because I love BeamNG a lot. There we go. Put fuel on it, so now pay attention here on the fuel gauge. This is the fuel gauge, and the light is on right now. So if I press the button behind the steering wheel, which this steering wheel conveniently has a D-pad and escape and enter to control the RTI, this will put fuel in the truck. You play today, and it's so fun with mods. Without mods, it's boring though. What kind of mods, man? How much is that sim setup? Edits, man, about 700 bucks, man. That's what you will spend. You can watch my tutorial on my channel, and that will give you a breakdown of every part, how much it costs, how I got it working, and everything. Okay, now we got full tank, 267 gallons of it. Spent almost $1,000 in fuel, $871, and you can see the fuel gauge here is almost at the full. It takes a minute, just like in real life. And yeah, now we have a full tank. We got 2,407 miles to drive. All right, let's get our trailer. I hate that sound when we leave the gas station. It always makes me think that I got a ticket. Which is not the case. I just paid for gas. What comes with the mods? I don't know. It depends on what mods he's talking about. I got a few mods here. The lady, the dices. Are we far? No, we're a minute away. This is a Kenworth dealership. Gonna take a right here. I'm not gonna wait. You know, sometimes people do this. I might as well. And welcome to the live streams, guys. If you're joining right now, don't forget to double tap to like the live stream. That helps a lot the channel. And also subscribe. There's a few reasons why you might want to subscribe. You like watching live streams is one. I do live streams every day. I play trucks, I play cars, I play GT3, F1, I crash, I do a bunch of stuff. You might want to build something like that. I have tutorials on my channel. And third, you're just curious and you'd like to know how to build one, you know, something like this. So make sure you give that subscribe button, you know, a hit, and also like, double tap to like. All you have to do is just double tap. That like's worth more than the other likes. I don't know why, but it does. So, Elijah, yeah, that's a custom Ford plate that I have there. Unfortunately, my steering wheel is on the way. Further. There we go. Is it Al Anon? Or are you asking AI? No, I'm not AI. I'm a real person. Right here. Go with the full what, man? Full tank? It is full. Yeah, now you got locked in here, so you want to come here. My dog is here. Micking is oh man, your username is hard. Why is it idling above 2,000 RPMs? Because it's calibrated, man. I only have 3,000 RPMs in the truck, and this tachometer has 8,000. So I calibrated with the red line. So what matters is the red line, not the numbers. Justin Man, P1, do you want speed? Send me a Galaxy, I'll go fast. Put the wipers on because it's starting to rain. Too fast. Namibia, hey man, cheers. Hello to Namibia. It's scaled up. Yes, it's calibrated. Scaled up could be a way to describe it. So the red line is correct, not the numbers. Because if you drive manual cars, you know that you don't care about the number, you care about where the red line is. I mean, if you want to get super technical, yes, you do care about the numbers, but then means that you're trying to get the peak torque, and you know, where is your peak torque RPM? I'm not trying to do that. I'm driving a truck, so let's not overcomplicate it. This is a 6-speed transmission, Joe. I changed the truck to a 6-speed manual transmission. Pretty easy to do. All you have to do is go to service, and then you choose the 6-speed. What truck? What truck am I in? I'm in the Volvo DNL 2014. This guy. Where is... Oh, I gotta do the check-in first. Freight market. Here we are. We're gonna take a garbage truck. There she is. How do you get the speedometer working? So you get the speedometer by using arduinos. There's an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield, you know, making the gauges work. And they will read the information from the game from an app called SimHub. It's the same app that's running my Apple CarPlay right there. Just this one. You can see it here. Isn't that just decor? Nope, that is not a decor. It's not anything. Nothing you see here is for decoration, man. Everything works. All the buttons work. Every single thing. The wipers work. I can stop the wipers if I want. I can go super fast. The turn signal works. The hazard lights work. Everything works, man. Nothing is for show here. And here we are. All the buttons work, yes, obviously, so I can press comfortably get my trailer attached. I thought it was shooting. All right, take the hazard lights off. Okay. Let's get going. Spicy! Hey, man. How you doing, dude? Too many tumbleweeds rolling there on my purple. Air conditioning? I don't need air conditioning. I'm in my home office, so that's the only thing I didn't hook up, but I could if I wanted. It's super easy. The buttons work. That's my air conditioning. I got air blowing on my head all the time. But all the buttons here work, so I can change. If I press each detent on the temperature gauge here, will move the camera to a different position. If I press on and off, this will turn off the truck. It'll turn it on again. And the fan here is the retarder. You know, everything can be customized to whatever I want. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing all right. Happy Wednesday. So let's get going. Does the fuel gauge work? Yes, Parker. Everything works, man. There's nothing here that does not work. You ask about whatever, it's working. Yes. Fuel gauge is working. I just filled up the tank. Folks here watching a few more minutes saw that happening. Had the lights on. Now it's completely on. The miles to an empty tank is also working right down there. You can see 2,386 miles to an empty tank. This information is coming from the game. So yes, it works. The temperature down here, it works. It's a CPU temperature in Celsius. My water temperature is my GPU temperature. We're gonna go on a yellow light. What else? The odometer works. Yes, it works. The gear I'm in. Yes, it works. I'm gonna go to second, first. The turn signal. Yes, works. Does the seat give you haptic feedback like bumps on the road? Yes, Snifflin. Yes, it does. So I have a butt kicker underneath my driver's seat. This gives me road vibration, engine vibration, and crashes. Whenever I crash, I bump into something, I get the vibration. Full disclosure, my butt kicker got busted yesterday for whatever reason. It's not working. The fuse blew. I changed the fuse. It blew again. But thankfully, a butt kicker sent me that unit, so they are replacing it. So today we're not vibrating, unfortunately, but it'll be back. They're sending a new unit to me. Their customer service is amazing. Brian Rentschler. Thank you, man. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that. Yeah, everything works, man. I went the extra mile, pun intended. I went the extra mile. If I pull the lever here, this is the Jake brake. Can we hear the horn? Yes. How much does the setup cost? About $700, man. It looks expensive. It's not expensive. Arduinos are very cheap. Car parts at the junkyard are very cheap. Wood, metal, carpet, it's not that deep. They're not too expensive. So without the TV and the computer, you're looking at $700. And if you follow my tutorial on my channel, you'll get it done. No sweat. How do all the buttons work? Simple. It's called Arduinos. These little guys here, I'm gonna put in front of the camera here. This is an Arduino Micro Pro. It's easily coded to become like a joystick. So you connect all the buttons. Each button here will do something, like I just pressed a button. This thing just recognized, oops, there's a button click. I'll do whatever the button is programmed to do. And for the steering wheel, I use this guy here, which is an ESP32. An ESP32 is very handy because it has a Bluetooth. So I don't need a wire coming out of my steering wheel to make all the buttons on the steering wheel work. Very simple. And I don't know how to code. I use ChatGPT to code. I love technology, and yeah. Finally, do you go to work? I'm commuting to my office. I'll be my work around 10 a.m. I work from home, so Very convenient. I'm seeing vibration in the steering wheel is still the RAM. Yeah, the steering wheel vibrates because of the force feedback on the steering wheel. And my dog is just coming down here, saying hello to you guys. Say hello. He likes to stay there when I'm live streaming. MG, yes sir, full custom. And I like to share everything that I know. So if you go to my channel, you'll find everything you need to know to build something like this. Also, join my Discord. There's a bunch of people that are smarter than me there that can help you out with other stuff. The game name is called American Truck Simulator, Sahil. Yeah, and it's the rain is pretty hard. I don't like too fast. Let's just keep it at that speed. And the water is not accumulating that much on the windshield. I don't know why this game doesn't have a good water thing going on there. Thank you, Jim. I have ETS in the title. Oh, again? I sometimes forget to do that on Twitch. John Pemberton, sorry I didn't see your GG, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. And my dog sat right on the wires for my headphones. Yeah, it literally does, man. It feels like I'm driving in real life, and depending on if I put the lights realistic, that's even more. Right now I have the lights on in my studio, so it kind of breaks the immersion a little bit, but it's better for me because if I put the realistic lighting, then it's very likely that I get hit with a shadow ban. AI thinks that I'm driving. Can this game help with getting your CDL? Malik, I don't have experience with that. But what I can tell you is I've heard other people that are true real life drivers, truck drivers, and they said they trained with Truck Simulator and helped them. But here I'm just going by what other people say. Ryan, so you attach the R steering wheel to what would be compatible gaming wheel. Is there an adapter? No, there's no adapter. What I'm using here is a Fanatec, and I put the quick release from Fanatec in the back of the Volvo steering wheel, and then I put a fake or another steering wheel from Fanatec inside of here, so the force feedback works. On my channel, you'll find a tutorial about that as well. Is that a truck or a car? Kind of a both, Rango. I'm driving a car with a car interior, but I'm driving a truck. Sponsor, please. What do you mean, Jim? I do have Moza is one of my sponsors. This company that makes this airbag cover here, because this is the next airbag I'm gonna make. Airbag, the next steering wheel. So the airbag cover is sent me by Zen Carbon. More about it on my link tree. They make custom airbag covers and steering wheels. This is gonna be equipped with the Moza, because the whole setup is gonna change to Moza really soon. Moza is our sponsor this year, and we'll be doing that. Sponsor your setup. Man, I need sponsors. If you want to sponsor me, you can become a member or send me a Galaxy, but nah, man, can't sponsor you. Sorry. Just check something with the map here. I think it's better if I do here, then I can go that way. We're gonna stop for the night. It's getting dark already, and I prefer to drive when it's daylight. Sorry, buddy, I just jumped in front of you. Here's the parking lot for trucks. These guys don't like you to just drive through. They wanted you to back in. Oh man, I love trucking simulators as well. Like, people don't realize how much fun it is. A lot of people think it's boring. They haven't played it. There is a true challenge in trying to keep things, you know, realistic. So let's sleep and make it into daylight. There we go. Got daylight, the rain stopped. And we are parked here in the truck parking spot. I didn't want to back up. I'll have to back up to get out anyways. There we go. It is still raining. Or is that leftover? It's leftover. Thank you, Islam. Thank you, man. I wish more people would join in. YouTube just kind of stopped sharing my live stream to people. They do that after a while. Thank you, Yaris. I try to drive, you know, as realistic as possible in the game. So we are taking here. Oh, I need to go down that way. I need to take a right at the exit and then go on the ramp because there's no ramp there. Okay, okay. Hey, Ahmed, I'm good, man. So in order to help, guys, just double tap to like the live stream. That helps a lot. That sends a signal to my channel saying, hey, this guy might not be so bad. Especially because, you know, I'm pretty sure that it does hold my, what does hold my live stream sometimes is the fact that AI thinks that I'm driving. Thank you, Angelo. Thank you, man. Yaris San Combos. Sorry, I'm new here. Do you drive trucks in real life? I do not. I just play games and have fun in the morning. Commuting to my home office. I work from home. I don't get to drive every day. The front half of a Mini Cooper. That's cool. I never seen a... I saw a Mini Cooper once, but the guy did the whole thing. He put the whole car in his basement. That was nuts, to be very honest with you. How do you get the dashboard? You go to a junkyard, man, and follow my tutorial on my channel. I do have a very detailed tutorial, and that will walk you through everything you need to know. Hey, Mookie Jang. Matt, FT8XX. Hey, man, what Wheelbase is Moza sponsoring you this year? So, I think I asked for the R12 so I can compare. They wanted to send the R21, but I want to compare to my Fanatec. I have a 12 Newton meters Fanatec here. And so they're sending me the R12, and they're sending me a bunch of steering wheels. I don't know which ones they're sending. I know the truck and the wiper stock is something I asked for, because if I'm going to change, I could make this my original turn stock work in the Moza, because I do have the 3D file to make it work, because I 3D printed the base here, the connector for my wiper stock and the turn stock, but I want to use the Moza, so they're sending that to me. In Albania it's 3:15 right now. Nice. Yeah, we're at 9:16, so it's probably 16 out right there. Does YouTube pay good, Mookie? It does if you get more views. I haven't been getting a lot of views lately. I used to get like 500, 700 people watching my live stream in the beginning. I don't know why it fell dramatically. The same kind of content, the same kind of energy, the same everything. It just declined a lot. But they do pay well. They pay better than Instagram. Instagram does not pay. I have 157,000 followers there. I get $0. My Facebook is also not monetized for whatever freaking reason. And I do have 111,000 followers there. All in all, if I add all my social media, I have about 500,000 followers. in all my socials. Yaris, I'm stuck with the G29. The Moza don't support PlayStation. I want a GRS 50. It's a little pricey. I hope they come with a solution for PlayStation, man, because I think that's the only weak link that Moza has right now. How do you get those front mirrors? What do you mean the front mirrors? The tiny ones? You have to go to the service, the dealership, and you can add them. Thank you, John Pemberton. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. You have no clue how much it helps me. I don't know why, but to me this is better than VR. It feels more immersive. Yeah, that's the same thing for me, Mookie. And I do have like 180, 90 degree field of view because I do have my side mirrors in both sides. I can see out my window, which is pretty awesome. And I don't know, I get nausea. But I will try a new VR headset. So there's a new VR company, not a new VR, it's a big VR company. They're sending me their headset. They wanna convince me that I won't get nausea if the headset is good. So let's see about that. It's gonna be a great testament of their quality if it doesn't. Do you guys have the Yaris hatchback over there in America? Here in England, they're everywhere. I think we do have a Yaris. I think we do. I'm not gonna say 100%, but I think you do. No, I don't think you need mods for those. I don't think so. Thank you, Rango. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, Skag Ho. Good evening, Phil time. You're in Australia or, you know, on the other side of the world for that matter. Can you show the tutorial on how to get the mirrors? I don't have a tutorial for that per se, but if we go by a service center, I can show you. It's not hard. I'm better than most truck drivers in England. And dude, you know, mind you, I'm streaming, reading, and talking. Skaghole, what's up with my RPMs? They're calibrated, man. The red line is what matters, not the numbers. So I have an 8,000 RPM tachometer. I don't care about what the number says. I care about what the red line, where the red line is. Just like any manual driver, you know, we tend to shift before the red line, right? So how do I know where the red line is if I'm showing the correct number here? So I don't care about the number. And if I'm driving an F1 car, I have over 10,000 RPMs. You know, I can't tell you the red line again. So I just prefer to have every game, every car is always calibrated to the red line. Yeah, I think we do have the Yaris. I have a friend that does have one now that I think about it. Yeah, if you do the conversion, exactly, like right about now I'm doing a little over 1,000, close to 1,000, or no, about 900, yeah. This exit here. I've seen pictures of your single seat build. Is that still around? No, it's not around anymore. So the single seat was right here, facing that way. That was when I had the PlayStation hooked up to my Trustmaster T300, and then I upgraded to a half dashboard. So when I changed to this one, I used the same base, but I changed the dashboard. So that's the main part. That's the big part, and I used the same, you know, radio, the same climate control, same everything. Let's see if that's a dealership. I'll stop by and show you. Not the Tyson. Yeah, I don't think we have a dealership in the way. There's one here. Quick stop here. But that's gonna be later on the trip, so sit tight. When we go to McDonald's, man, I wish. I tried. I swear I tried. The McDonald's have those invisible walls. You know. If I consider buying one, no. I like sedans, man. I like full-size cars. That's why I have the S60R 2005. I own a 2022 S60 T8, the 415 horsepower version of the Volvo S60. And I own a brand new Cadillac CT5V, which is the one that has this steering wheel that I'm gonna make work with my Moza when the Moza comes. Mystic Sim Racing, hey man, welcome back. I was thinking of going to my local scrap shop and getting a dash, but it's worth it for just a G29. Yeah, man, heck yeah. I've seen people do it with the G29, with the Trustmaster. I mean, don't listen to other people, and in the future you might upgrade it. So yeah, heck yeah, it's worth, totally. How are we making the RPM work in the screens? Jesus. So, so here is an Arduino. That is just HDMI. But this is not a screen. This is an actual gauge cluster, an analog one. Yeah, and they're starting F1 this year. I love my Cadillac. I'm divided between my Volvo and my Cadillac now. My S60R is a pretty damn cool car. But I am in love with the Cadillac. Okay, stay there. Ellie makes, why don't you just start truck driving instead of a sim? Because it doesn't make any sense, buddy. Why would I do that? It's exactly like telling a person streaming Call of Duty to join the military because they're playing Call of Duty. Oh man, this steering wheel is beautiful. And it's even more beautiful with this beautiful cover that was sent to me by a company called Zen Carbon. Look at this. Look at the stitching. It looks better than my real one, than in the one in my car. I told them, like, oh, man, I want to put in my car. I know, but how are you running a gauge cluster? With Arduinos, man, I said it. Arduinos, like this. This is an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield. That's what runs the gauge cluster. Earlier you mentioned 10,000 RPMs on an F1. Is that an old F1? Yeah. I usually play with older F1s. I don't know, how high are the RPMs on a newer F1? Yo, Nick! Fuel gauge works, right? Yes, everything works in the gauge cluster. Why did that guy stop? How? Surely it costs a bit in electric. And you'll get more money doing a lorry. No, man, I'll get a lot less money. I have a full-time job, buddy. I work from home. I'm an executive. And no, man, this doesn't cost a lot more in electricity. This costs nothing in electricity. It's a computer with a TV, man. What are you talking about? What electricity you're talking about? No. And besides, I'm driving in whatever state I am right now. I live in Florida. I work from home, so I don't get to drive every day. Oh, we just blew a stop sign. And we can't do that in real life. So, nah, man, Ellie, just take the L, and, you know, it's not a smart thing to compare to. It's like telling a person that's driving an F1 car in the game, why don't you just buy an F1 car and drive around? You'll spend $200,000 on a truck, buddy. And besides, it's a tough life, man. You got to stay away from home for a long period of time. You don't sleep in your house, in your bed. You sleep in the back of a truck, like there. Now, man, no. It's exactly like comparing, you know, a Call of Duty player. It makes no sense whatsoever. Hey, Dan. Ooh. Almost. Hey, Dan, how you doing, man? Christopher, what do you mean, what simulator? The game is called American Truck Simulator, man. Is there a big difference between single seat and cut dash and full front interior? Yes, Matt, there's a couple big differences. One, a single seater takes less space. Well, that's obvious. But the second thing is it'll be easier for you to set up the camera around. One seater, easier than a complete setup. Third, the single seater will have a cut there. So you might want to, you know, cover it. I don't like that. Or you put against a wall. Some people do that. But yeah. AWWE. Who's talking? Hi. Let me see. Can you hit someone? No, I won't. But you're saying you'll turn down 100 grand in your bank doing... I get more money than that, Ellie. You don't understand what I say. Do you speak English, MF? That quote from a movie. I'm not trying to be rude. No, I get more money, man. I get more than 6 digits, dude. Don't worry about me. I have 4 cars. I have a Cadillac CT5V, man. That is 100 grand. So don't worry about me, Ellie. Don't worry about me. I fly planes as well in real life. I prefer to fly planes in real life than driving trucks in real life. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. Nothing like the good old Nissan setup. Oh, man. You can still retract that. That's not a Nissan. This is a Volvo, buddy. Moha, what's up, man? I make more than that, Ellie. Oh, man. Yeah, the Volvo R's are amazing. In my opinion, they're the best around. So what's the point of this game? I see your stream often. Let me turn this here and I'll finish reading your question. Sorry. And actually watch her for a few minutes, but I don't understand the point of the game apart from the obvious. Do you make revenues? Yes, the point of the game is you make delivery. So I'm delivering this garbage truck here. And you drive safely. You don't get fines. Like there's a police officer hidden right there if I was going over the speed limit. And yeah, I do make money out of YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok every month. That alone pays for my hobby, which is a pretty cool hobby if I, you know, if I may say so myself. Oh, the Volvo 850, dude. I love the Volvo 850. It saved my life. That's why I've owned 9 Volvos in my life, and I currently own 2 Volvos. And I love them. I'm probably gonna continue owning Volvos. I mean, the Volvo S60R, no plans on selling it. I'll keep that car till the end of my days. If I have an 850R wagon, or are you asking to the guy? No, I don't. I don't have an 850R wagon. I used to have a Volvo 850 Turbo, 1995. Yeah, TikTok, that's true. And you can also buy trucks and start a company. I have a company in this game. That's why I have $100 million here in the game. Alec, man, send me a Galaxy. I'll crash into something for you, okay? Other than that, stop spamming with that. You know, I'll just mute you if you continue. How long a drive is a delivery? Can you pause it? Yeah, you can pause it. Just pause at any time you want. And this one's gonna take another 20 minutes. How did you set up your dashboard? Is it a real or image? This is real. It's actually real. Hit it. And I set it up with a Arduino. On my channel, you can find a tutorial. Nah, that's not a real Galaxy, man. I see the Galaxies when they come. Nice try, though. Yeah, the roads are shrunk to 10 to 1. Can I mod for you? Don't worry, man. I got Nick. Nick is moderating for me. Alec, I'm not gonna hit anything, and one more, I'll just mute you. Sorry, buddy. And it has nothing to do about being rich. It's about just, you know, I'm live streaming. And as you can clearly see, I'm driving normal. I'm not crashing. If you come on Saturdays or Sundays, I'm crashing into anything you see because I'm driving on BeamNG. So, yeah, not crashing today unless show me the money. Mr. Beast is very rich and people send him money. There's a lot of streamers that are very rich, richer than me, and you know, people send super chats and everything at all times. So, nope. Was the hardest part convincing the wife about the STEM mat? No, that was actually easy. She is all in for it. She always respected my hobbies, and I respect hers. That wasn't hard. Does the fuel gauge connect to the game? Yes, Will, it is. And if you pay attention, it's going down, just as the miles to an empty tank. Chloe, I do agree. I think this interior is one of the best interiors ever made to a road car. Other than the Volvo and the Caddy, you have any other dream cars? No, any dream cars? No, right now my Cadillac CT5e was my latest dream car, and the Volvo S60R. I do own the S60 T8. That's not a dream car. It's a pretty cool car. It's not a dream car though. And I have a minivan. I have a 2025 Kia Carnival Prestige. Pretty cool car. I love driving it, but it's not a dream car. Do the indicators work? Yes. And they auto cancel. I'm gonna keep my hands here on the right so you can see it. See? I didn't click anything, it just canceled. Do you plan on getting a CDL? I do not, Pesky. I have no plans whatsoever. Andrew Price, I'm not trying to be mean. This is a genuine question. What's the point? Why not become a truck driver? This seems like a job without getting paid. Really not being ugly, just trying to understand. Okay. I mean, if you're coming from an honest place, I'll break it down for you. Like first, I am getting paid. I'm a content creator. I have about 500,000 followers across all my social media. So definitely check the box there. I am getting paid. Second, I have a full-time job. I'm an executive at a very, very large company, and I work from home, which is a benefit that a lot of people don't have. I get to work from home. I just turn around, go to my desk, turn on my computer, and I'm working. So I don't get to drive every day. I love driving. Third, being a truck driver is not a fun job. It's a lot of work. You stay away from home. You stay away from your family. I'm married. I have a daughter too. So I don't want to spend time away from them. I want to sleep in my bed. I'm a 44-year-old dude. I'm old. I like my bed. I don't want to sleep in the truck. So, and I get paid a lot more than if I was a truck driver. Staying home. I hope that breaks it down for you, man. Have you tried a max in speed? Yeah, Steve. Any car that I drive, like on the weekends, it will get to 160. Not the truck, though. My mom has an S60. She loves it. I love the S60, man. Wait, the S60 had one of the greatest interiors, the 2012 model. To me, that's one of my least favorite, but, you know, opinions. I'm thinking of buying some Japanese baddies, not on a junk kind of restoration, though. Any thoughts? Websy, I'm not big into, you know, Japanese cars, so I couldn't give you a, you know, good opinion on that. Yeah, just like little jobs, and, you know, I kill the time while I'm answering questions, and I'm driving in the morning, having fun, relaxing with the music, and, you know, all of that, just for fun. Tic Tac, what wheelbase? Currently, I'm using the Fanatec Clubsport DD with 12 Newton meters, but I am upgrading to a Moza really soon. Moza is sponsoring my channel this year. There you go, another source of revenue. Naf HK, yes. I'm on all social medias right now. Work from home and remote jobs are the best jobs in the world. Yeah, and you know, like, I'm sad that a lot of people are not, they're being called back to the office. My work in particular, I don't need to be in an office. My team is spread throughout the United States. There is no reason for me to show up to a place, open up my computer, log in, and just, you know, why does it show like this complicated exit here? Let me check before. Oh yeah, I said, is the guy that wanted to see how to get the mirrors still here? Can you say something? Otherwise, I'm just gonna continue driving. I don't think he is. Bacon Craft, Whitey. I like your name, man. I was wondering if you know any companies that are hiring working from home companies. Bacon, the best tip I can give you is set your LinkedIn to search for remote jobs, and you'll find a bunch. They're not as common anymore, but there's still definitely companies that are doing that. Yeah, Floey, exactly. You're gonna have to drive at night. You're gonna have to drive the whole day. I can stop and pause the game at any time, and I'm home. You know. And I maybe maybe I need to cancel here, otherwise this thing will keep trying to get me back here. Would you say a Nissan 350Z is a great project car? I don't know. I haven't worked on one. I don't know if it brakes a lot. Is there a device somewhere pretending to be the car's scan? Did you have to canvas sniff to get the right messages? Yes. So, Matt, watch my latest video on my channel about the gauge busters. That'll give you everything you need to know, man. Moha, I can't work from home. I do site visits and architect, 3D modeling, planning, etc. Yeah, like I understand a lot of jobs cannot be done from home, but mine can. And I'd be pretty upset if my company one day changes the policy to going back to an office. It's me. Sorry for missing your streams. Don't worry, Nez. Don't worry, man. Welcome back. Not secretive, but I prefer not to expose, you know, just better this way. Thank you for the likes, Axel. Is the dash a custom build? Yeah, it's custom. Not custom. Custom is built by Volvo, but I built it in my house. So yeah. How did you connect the real indicator handles and window wipers to the game? Mateo, I'm making a tutorial about that one, but I 3D printed a like a base to connect to my Fanatec, and then here's just an Arduino. It's simple as that. Just an Arduino Uno, like this guy over here. This is what connects all the buttons, and it connects the wipers. Does the horn work? Yeah. I'm gonna take a left here. It was good that I used the horn. The guy stopped. Gotta go now, brother. Got to do some paperwork. Oh man, nice. Yeah, have a good job, man. Have a good day at your work. Think I can make it in time? Can you show the glove box? Yeah, just a second. Let me move my camera just a little bit to the right here. There you go. User manual, the little light. I keep the remotes there. Just like a convenient place to keep the TV remotes. And the cars manual. Right. Oh, you're working from home and watching. Absolutely, man. I do. Oh, dude, really? That guy just crashed into me, like literally, and I get the fine. Yeah, John, that's the best way. I sometimes, like when I'm doing things that I don't need to focus a lot, I'll be watching some live streams of some of my friends. Is there an airbag in the steering wheel? Yes, but it's not a. There's no airbag here. You just remove the airbag. It's pretty simple, actually. As well on the Cadillac one. Obviously, there's no airbag. Where did you buy the set, or did you build everything yourself? So, just Rene, you have to go to a junkyard, and I built it myself. So you can find my tutorial on my channel. Wait, is it connects your dash and buttons? Yes. A Raspberry Pi? No. It's Arduinos, man. But yes, everything is connected here. All the buttons. Does a wheelbase run hotter because it's in a dash? Is that a potential concern for when I build mine? No, Matt. Zero heat. At least on this Fanatec here, you can touch. It's not even warm to the touch. It's not even warm. The engine braking on the auto R downshift always remind me of a Jake brake. I'm not sure I understand your comment, Mr. Zane. My engine brake is right here on my lever. You can see the brake light's on, and it's slowing down. And here's just a space ball, a real 6-speed manual transmission from Volvo. How many liters does the R60, I think you're asking about the S60 have? I think it's a 65-liter tank. I don't know. We do gallons here. 17 gallons, roughly. Thank you, Blackstone. Yeah, Truck Sim ain't pushing Wheelbase hard at all. Tic-tac, even when I'm playing race cars, it doesn't push. It doesn't get warm. Maybe there is good ventilation back there because it's all open. And I'm in a climate-controlled environment. I'm in my home office, so here in the home office, every day I'm in Florida, air conditioning is on. So we're always at 72 degrees in the house. Oh, you had an auto R. Gotcha, Mr. Zane. Yeah. Now I understand your comment. I'm sorry. I would make one myself, but I don't know how to connect the buttons and speedo to my PC. That's why I have a tutorial, Michael, to teach people who don't know how to do it. It's on my channel. What map mods do you use, Lenny? None. I don't have any map mods here. Everything is vanilla. So I'm driving through. Where am I driving? I don't even know. Didn't pay attention. So we are near Texas. Yeah, we're going to Texas. Is the landscape accurate? Yes, it's pretty accurate. It's 10:1. That's the ratio of how small the map is. Every mile will be 10 miles in real, and every 10 miles here will be 1 mile in real life. Which one is your favorite, manual or auto? Oh, totally manual, man. That's why I have my real car in my garage is also manual. And a fun fact about my simulator, this Spaceball is from my real car. So I found a brand new one at a Volvo dealership, and I bought it for my car, and I put the cars here. On my channel on YT, Michael. Link in my bio. Got a red light up ahead. Oh, thank you, Matt. I hope you follow the tutorial and share it with us in the Discord channel. Do you still have the S60 body? No, it was at the junkyard, man. It's probably crushed by now. So I have my car in my garage, yeah, but it's a fully functional car. It's not a yard car, junkyard car. Thank you, Jay Bird. Yeah, we're almost at a destination. There's 7 minutes. I'm new to the channel. What game is this, and can it be played on a controller, or do you need a wheel to play it? So this game is called American Truck Simulator. You can play with a keyboard or a controller, or even a mouse. But yeah, a wheel is recommended, but nothing is stopping you from playing with a controller or a joystick. What am I gonna answer? Limanandla. You didn't ask anything, you just tagged yourself. A controller could be crazy, yeah. Could try one day. There'd be a ton of people coming here and say, oh, you have all of that to drive with a controller. Just like any second that I put on BeamNG.drive and I go on third person, everybody's go like, oh, third person. Everybody's a first person police when you have a simulator. I don't know if a Honda Civic would be considered a war crime, but thank you, user. Guys, don't forget to double tap to like if you are enjoying the live stream. I also have tutorials on my channel. I teach you guys how to build this thing, and you're more than welcome to join my Discord and learn more about it and share your builds. How much did you pay for the CT5V? It was around 70,000. A third person is a crime on a sim rig, yeah. Unless Isabella, you're playing on BeamNG. That is the only exception to that rule. I do agree with you. I don't I don't understand how people drive like this. It's so weird. I can't. Where is the truck there? I can't tell like exactly where the truck is. Like, how close am I right now? But here inside, ooh, that's how close I was. That was pretty close. Look at that. I'm like a foot, not even a foot, like maybe 10 inches. The third person. How can people do that? What is that on the screen on the dash? Apple CarPlay? Yes. You mean here where I'm going down now? Yes. Apple CarPlay with SimHub. So yes. I have information here about the delivery, about the damage, about a bunch of other things. I have information about my PC. I have an Apple CarPlay. Today is Wednesday, the 14th. So the date is correct. The time is also correct. It's 9:48 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The music that's playing right now. And back to the main. And you can download it on my channel, Malaya. The only recent game with traffic I've played is AC with S Revival. Oh yeah, Shutoku. How does it compare to the traffic in ATS? It's different stuff, man. People here behave more normal, like in real life. In Assetto Corsa, it's very like, if you go to Nohezi, everybody's going to be driving at a certain speed. They're never going to be switching lanes, and you know. You're playing BeamNG now, user? Nice. Go ahead and say, love your setup. I have to ask you, why did you build a truck interior from knobs into the game? So, Jontak, the reason is simple. I do play cars also. And I think it's less strange to play a truck in the game with a car interior than the other way around. I'm the god of the sim rigs. The good. I'm the good. The god. I got you, man. Why don't you get your CDL and get to driving, my man? Because it makes no sense, buddy. I make more money, way more money, just being home and doing my work from my home office. And I don't want to spend time away from my family and driving around the country like a lunatic. I'll end the live stream in like 10 minutes, and I'm just gonna get up, turn around, start working on my desk. And I can go to the restroom like a normal person, not have to stop at a gas station and all of that. Yeah. All right, what more? Truck sim is totally different than AC. Yes, totally different. The traffic is completely different. Did you pay cash? No, I didn't pay cash. I have two cars that I paid off. The Cadillac is a lease. I don't drive like the car that I traded into the Cadillac was a Volvo S60 2020. It's a 6-year-old car with 30,000 miles on it. So I can do like 10,000 mile lease per year. That's much smarter than buying the car. And then in 3 years I can get a new one. Yes, the horn works. Thank you, Whiffy Nesting. Thank you, man. I wish I had one of those to practice on my CDL. Oh man, yeah, you can. Not that hard. You can buy a cheap steering wheel and get going. You don't need to buy a whole, 9 yard. But if you do, it's only $700. On my channel, you can find a tutorial. Not that expensive. Thank you, Refot. Thank you, man. Don't forget to double tap to like the live stream if you like what you're seeing. It helps a lot the channel. And subscribe also if you like what you are seeing. It helps a lot the channel to grow. And I do have about 500,000 followers across my social media, but I'm trying to grow on my YouTube, which is still pretty far behind. Ray Gun, come on, man, I'm saying hi to you. Hi. If you're so focused on the hi, man. I usually focus on answering questions because I got a bunch of questions coming, and while I'm answering questions, trying to keep up with the chat. How is your graphic that good? Pero, I have a triple 4K set up here, and I'm running a 4090. That might help a little bit. Cyberfan, thank you, man. Thank you for watching here. You have a channel? What do you mean? Yeah, you're watching it right now. Refund. I like ATS. I got a PC recently, and I was under the false impression that they have all the 50 states though. Oh man, yeah. I wish they had. I don't know how they're gonna deal with the East Coast, because everything is so connected in the East Coast that when you drive like from, let's say, Philadelphia, New York, and Washington, like you're not gonna even have a highway if you're on a 10-to-1 ratio. Yeah, me too, man. I'm from Florida. There's a game called Road Kings that's supposedly coming out this year, and it should be groundbreaking. We're gonna see about that. So that'll be fun, because that game is in Florida. That should be fun. The trucking industry is my dream job. Nice, user. I'm pretty sure you can, find something. You have to buy the full maps mod. Yeah, there's some mods, but I don't know. I like to play vanilla, as much as I can, especially because I'm live streaming. Welcome to TikTok, Bobbert. Yeah, we're reducing now to 55. We're almost at a destination. We're at 0 minutes. We're just a few minutes away from it. We're gonna take a left here. Do the buttons on the steering wheel work? Yes, they all work. So this one will move around the information there on the screen, messages and stuff. This one will change songs. So just skip the song. You can go a little louder if you want. Go to another one, and it'll just change songs. What else? The cruise control does the cruise control. Speed up, speed down does the same thing. And then the other button will change the Apple CarPlay. Yeah, every single button here on the whole simulator works, Malaya. There's nothing here that is for show. Everything can be set for something. Thank you, Rifat. You've said that already. Can you just stop spamming? Otherwise, that gets me, a little bit in trouble here, especially trying to keep up with the chat. If you keep spamming, it makes the chat move faster. You can call Cyber. Oh man, my memory's not that good, Bobbert. You saw the trailer for Road Kings. I wish they would add animation that would show the full loading and unloading. We don't know. Maybe they will. What shifter am I using? So this is the generic USB shifter underneath the Volvo. If you look at the Google it, generic USB shifter, this is what you're gonna find. Does the AC work? Not because I can't. It's because I don't need it. I'm in my home office. I have the air conditioning vent right on my head here. You can kind of see here on the ceiling right there. That's my air conditioning. And that's my triple TV setup. That's where I see the side mirrors and the window. What wheel? The Wheelbase is a Fanatec right now, and we are upgrading to a Moza really soon. Newbie Blue 1206. I would not run the red light, buddy. I'm not a savage. I'm a civilized, well-obedient truck driver. What simulator are you using? Is it Windows, Xbox, or PC? This is a PC. We're using American Truck Simulator. Should I get a Moza R3 for drifting and trucking? Absolutely. If you're on a budget, the only wheel I would recommend is Moza. They do have the steering wheel, the truck steering wheel, which is a lot of fun. It's the cheapest direct drive steering wheel you can get that has a good ecosystem of steering wheels. So definitely, yeah. And if you want to really help me out, AQ, you can get 5% discount if you buy using my link in my link tree. How many miles are you driving in all? So today I've driven like 68 miles total. And I think we're probably just gonna stop. Maybe I'll start a new one and stop in a few minutes because it's 10 a.m. already. So where are we parking? I guess it's gonna be one of those hard ones. Yes. So, oh man, right up there. I can't see it. Right up there. That's where I'm gonna park. Right here. I don't even know how I get there. How do I get there? Can I go around? I can. If I can go around, I don't need to back up there because it's gonna be a tough park. That's the only way I can park. But I think it is because yes, it's downhill. So definitely. So I need to make a U-turn here and then back up the whole way there. Have a great day, John. Thank you for stopping by, man. Thank you for the gifts and all and the help. Dude, you are brightening up my day. I don't get a lot of super chats or gifts on TikTok, so I really appreciate you, man. Yeah. I gotta maneuver around here. Do you use the clutch? Yes. Do you like Saabs? I do. I want to crash into this guy here. We'll hit around because I still need to finish my U-turn here. This is going to be a hard parking, so I don't think we're going to continue driving later because I am just about time. What kind of truck am I driving? I'm driving the Volvo D&L 2014. I'll show you in a second. It's gonna be a tough parking. Here, this is the Volvo I'm driving. We're gonna have to back it up all the way around this waste management facility. And that's gonna be a hard one. Is it far enough? Let's turn more. I need to maneuver again because I wasn't on a good spot for it to begin to turn. So let's do it again. His name is Redon. Shout out to Redon, man. So let's start earlier here. Yeah. I hate these parking, but I guess that's what makes the game more fun, right? Here. All right, now I got to straighten her up because I need to go wide, not this close to the wall. Yeah, it's one of the hardest parking spots I've seen so far, but it's fun. I mean, that's the challenge of the game, right? Because I have to back it in and go around the building, and it's on a downhill, which could make things a little harder for me, because sometimes if you need to go forward and the truck is too heavy. I don't think it's too heavy now, to be very honest with you guys. Did I clear it? I can't really see it on this side yet, because it hasn't turned. But I think I did. Didn't. Pretty close. So we're gonna just move forward a little, and now we're on a better spot. There. Wow, This is a parking spot. I'll give you guys that. Okay, now we're good. I think we're wide enough. And so I just need to follow. There's a darker path on the rear view mirror that I can see. There we go. There we go. And going, and now full turn, I guess. Might need to maneuver again so I can make the turn. That's a tough turn. I don't want to hit. There's some dumpsters here on my left. Yeah, pretty close to that dumpster. I don't want to hit it. Here, let me show you guys what I'm doing. So here's where I'm at. Right here is the turn that I have to make. And that's where we have to go. So we're going down that hill. So I'm just making sure I don't hit anything on that side here. And I think we're going to have to straighten her up and then go down. That's what we're going to have to do. There we go. That's pretty much it. We're going to go straight now. And now we're going to start turning again a little more. Yeah. We go hard over. And nice. I think we're clear here. Yes, we are. We're clear there. I can see on my mirror. Just need to straighten her up because we're gonna have to go back and forth a couple of times because it's right there downhill on that little place right there. So very close to the guardrail here. Very close. Yeah, let's go forward and then back. Because we're gonna park right here, so that's a very interesting parking location that they chose. Here, let me show you guys. Now I think you can see the parking spot right there. I think what I could have done is I could have gone straight in and do my U-turn there. Oh well, too late. A little bit of a... Ooh, didn't see that. Now we crashed. What was the truck, not the cargo, so we're good. I hit the light pole. Mr. Tally, thank you, sir. Yeah, now I know there's a light pole right here. I missed it first time. Yeah, it's a love tap. Have Moza sent you any pedals? Yes, the pedal that I'm using is the one that Moza sent me a long time ago. This time I didn't ask for pedals, so they didn't send any. Maybe in the future I'll ask for that super cool new one that they have. There we go. Now we have to go this way. And then go that way. That was a parking spot, guys. But I think I made it harder than it needed to be. How much does the whole setup cost? Ava, so about $700. Not even a rough estimate, an exact amount. In my channel, I do have a tutorial and I break down the costs, so I know exactly how much, and that's a very common question I get. So I know exactly how much. It was $300 in car parts and another $400 or so in hardware, like wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. See you later, Cyberfan. Yeah, we're pretty close now. Just need to straighten her up. my wheel is on 1800. So, no, not 900. That's why I have to turn so many times. It's 18. Oh, a little crooked. Let's fix it. Hello, Slow Geetag. How you doing, man? And just straight now, and we're green. Oh wow, that was an exercise. There we go, we're green. Oh man, that was a tough parking spot. Put the parking brake on so we don't hit anything. Whew, wow. Yeah, don't tell them about the light bulb. Although, Matt, I hit my truck, not the cargo. I don't have any additional damage on the cargo. A long time no see, Sim. Yeah, man, it was a tough parking spot. But looking again now, I think what I could have done, get backed up here. So what I could have done is, can you guys see it? Yeah, I could have driven straight here, made my U-turn in this lot here, instead of reversing all the way. It didn't need to be done like that. I could have just made my U-turn here and then backed up here. So I made it more complicated than it had to be. Oh, thank you, Slow Geetech. Thank you for the rose, man. Yeah, so, yeah. You know, you live, you learn. So let's deliver it. Let's go outside again. And we're going to disconnect this trailer. There. Disconnected. And how was it? Excellent. The garbage truck was delivered. Got a trailer maneuvering bonus. We got a high value cargo bonus. We got a proficiency bonus. I'm on level 109. Divine champion. Job must pay extra. They don't pay extra. They give you more XP. So if you don't do the parking, they're just gonna give you 0. Which I think they should give you more XP if you're parking the truck. But that's just me. I really think they should give you more money. I really do. You know what? Let's just get a new job. So next time I start, I'll have a job already. Alright, let's see. No, Washington. No, Texas. Yeah, maybe here. You can drive to Texas. Brownsville. We are in Texas already, so let's just get that, and I'll end the live stream. God is good. Hello, man. 1800 degrees is a lot of turns for the steering wheel. Yes, God is good. This is a real Volvo S60R, but I made everything work into a simulator. Now we're light. You can tell how light we are. Stop. Cargo, and then I can end the live stream. It's just a minute away. Now I'm driving way over the speed limit here. You guys are not going to tell on me. Light is green. Technically yellow. Still good. Still valid. Do you drive for a living? I do not. I do not drive for a living. I work from home. And this is a hobby. I'm a content creator for my, you know, my enjoyment and to build tutorials for you guys. For a second, I thought you were at the Adam LZ compound. Thank you, God is good. Thank you, good sir. I appreciate the subscribe, and especially if you double tap also and subscribe, that is, you know, golden for me, because it's so hard to grow on YouTube. And lately it's been even harder. They changed the algorithm or something, I don't know. Tada, play Roblox. Man, no. I love working from home and driving for fun. I don't want to drive for a living. Okay, clear left, clear right. Pretty calm roads here. There's a police car over here. Just say goodbye and honk. Hello, officer. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, man. All right, we got a little bit of traffic here. Literally because I said traffic was light. Let's see if people let me in. You know, sometimes when you do this in the game, like I see a bunch of cars coming on my left window here. You know, you just creep in, like, come on, guys. No? Not even you, Volvo? Usually Volvos are so nice. Thank you. A Mustang and a CRV. Thank you, buddy. I'm not even loaded, so not even gonna take that long. Oh yeah, I've seen that, Drunken. There are some real drivers that join my live stream and say they drive trucks in the game as well. Which is kind of like, you know, a pilot flying a plane and playing on a simulator. Oh, really? Really? Really, buddy? Like, God dang it. You'll take your electric car to the kitchen, man. Dude. Triple screens. If so, how you got the graphics so crisp? Yes, I got triple screens. I have a 4090. So that helps a lot. And everything's maxed out. But damn, that car. That was not expected. I wasn't expecting to crash there. YouTube is showing the stream in vertical format. Perhaps it's a YouTube issue. Yeah, they show it. Just they don't show it to more people. They show it to less people, and then you get less people watching. Because in vertical mode, it's a game of like quantities. They need to keep showing your live stream so you keep getting more people. The average time on vertical is always smaller. I get about 45 seconds, a minute of average. Because obviously I have 17,000 views, while on my vertical, on a horizontal, I have 120 views, 4 people watching, but they watch longer. Because people who are watching on the vertical, on the horizontal, they really know what they're looking for. They're looking for me, because that's not just shown to people like randomly. 160 with the truck. What do you mean, Justine? No, it can't go 160. We've been over that, man. We've been over. This truck will only go about 90, 95. How do you turn on mirrors on BeamNG? You gotta go into settings. I don't remember where exactly in the settings, but there's a setting there. Thank you, Cater. Here we are. We are ready to get this trailer here. We're gonna connect it. But now we're gonna end the live stream because it's 10:17. I've got to start working. I've got a bunch of things to do, and as much as I love you fine fellas, I do need to start working, and I'll be back tomorrow. Every Monday through Friday, I'm live streaming. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I live stream American Truck. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I live stream Euro Truck, and then weekends, I drive other things. So, did you used to drive trucks for a living? No, Rock, I didn't. I just play on a game. Subi, man, check out my tutorial. It's on my channel. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here with me. And, you know, before you go, if you don't mind, double tap to like for the live stream. Also, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. That helps a lot. I would appreciate if you do that. For any reason. One, you like watching my live streams. Two, you like, want to build something like this so you can watch my tutorials. Three, you're just curious on how to build something like this and you watch my tutorials. So they're all valid, and I do appreciate you guys. Have an amazing day. I wish you a fantastic Wednesday, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow driving around Europe. So stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bacon Craft, you are on my YouTube channel. Just follow it there, subscribe to it. Yeah, but in any case, gotta go, guys. Love ya. See you tomorrow.